Hey y'all, hey, it is time for the review of episode 11 of The Family Chantel. This episode is when Pedro met his brothers and they had a little meeting and they got a chance to talk about some things, and so much happened after this meeting, so it's just really kind of sad to see the emotions that Pedro went through. So we're going to talk about that, y'all. We're just going to go through the things that he went through and some of the conversations that was had. So y'all, coming right back at y'all. Hey, y'all, so we're just going to start off by talking, because I didn't kind of touch on this at the last video because it's really not, to me, a significant part of the show, which is River and his girlfriend Megan. So River decides to write this rap song about his girlfriend Megan, and it's really corny. So she comes to visit him, and he's all excited about sharing the rap song that he made of her, and I'm just gonna put a little clip in there for y'all to see it. Anyways, I don't think she really liked the song. I mean, it was kind of like him talking about them eating at some chicken place or whatever. It's just really, y'all be the judge of it, okay? But the bottom line is this: he's 21, she's 28, she has a child. She's working, she's independent, she's on her own. He's 21, he lived with his parents still. He hasn't really had a real relationship. He doesn't even know what it feels like to be like in love or whatever. So he's a little bit immature. The relationship is not going to last. She's trying to let him down gently. So that's coming. So that's all with River and his girlfriend Megan. There's really nothing to talk about with that. So now comes the point in time where Pedro goes to lunch or to this meeting place to meet his half brothers. And so I'm sitting on pins and needles. I know he was nervous. This is the first time he's meeting his half brothers in so long. So we're just going to go see how this meeting turns out. So anywho, they meet, and I was kind of surprised when I saw the brothers, because they are looking totally different from how Pedro looks, and Pedro alluded to that in his little, talk when he was doing the interview. He was just basically saying, I'm black and they white. I mean, they're very fair-skinned, and he's like, definitely looks like he's African-American, more African-American than them. They look like they're white. So that's a big difference in their look. So that kind of caught him off guard. But the bottom line is this: they were very, very polite. They were very nice. They were very warm and welcoming to Pedro, which made it very comfortable for him to talk and open up, which I thought was very nice. You can tell that wherever they were raised good. I mean, they were very respectful. They were able to provide Pedro with some information. Now, one of the information they provided Pedro was that his mom, who they thought was his mom, sent a letter to their mother, just basically sent a letter to not their mother, but to their father, basically just saying that the father needed to meet Pedro and his sister Nicole, that he needed to be more of a father to them. And she just wrote this letter. So one of the sons, Pedro Jr., when Pedro is a junior too, that's another story, took the letter and showed it to his mom. The mom ripped it up, of course, because this is from another woman. So the story gets really interesting after that. Pedro begins to feel really good about that because, from previous reviews, that his mother hasn't been very supportive. So he feels now that this is like a shoe-in, that his mother feels that his mother was supportive, that she did reach out, that she did make attempts to try to get their father to, be a father to them. So Pedro goes back to his mom and asks his mom about this letter. And the mom was like, what letter? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about the letter. He's like, well, the letter that you wrote my father, basically just saying that he needs to get in touch with us. She was like, it wasn't me. I didn't write no letter. So that kind of prompted me to think, like, was there another woman involved? Yo. So Pedro called his brother and was like, I need some more information about this letter. So his brother told him, well, the letter is ripped up. It's no longer in existence. My mom destroyed it. So Pedro was like, did it have any names in it? Did it have my name, Nicole, or my name in the letter? And the brother was like, no, it didn't have no name. So I'm thinking, y'all, because Pedro's mom was like, she didn't write the letter. Who wrote the damn letter? Was there another woman involved, perhaps? This is getting crazy, y'all. So, y'all, Pedro goes to Chantel, of course, and just fills her in on everything. And, of course, Chantel, trying to be supportive, but she has questions that, she wants to ask Pedro about the mom or whatever. So they get into it. Pedro said, you know what, if you're not going to support me, you can take your ass back home to the U.S. I don't need you here if you're not going to support me. So I felt like that was kind of harsh on Pedro because, I mean, she has a right to voice her opinion. Yes, she's there to support you, but she just can't be agreeing with everything that you say. I mean, that wouldn't be showing love. That wouldn't be showing true support. She has a right to ask you questions. So, but anyways, they must have, they got to work on that part. bottom line is this, y'all. There might be another person involved because Pedro's mom is saying that she did not write the letter. So I'm looking forward to episode 12 to see if anything comes out on that end. Y'all, it's getting crazy. Anyways, once episode 12 comes out, y'all know I'm going to be right here giving y'all the tea. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Anyways, y'all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? And I will see y'all at the next video. Bye.